right, Cancer. Something about a second baby mom could be important. Whether you are the second baby mom, you have a second baby mother, you're talking to someone, it's like, oh, well, yeah, my son already has a child, a toddler, or whatever, and I don't know why you think getting pregnant is the best situation, but sure. There's something that's going on with a second baby mom. Maybe you're going to go tell the first baby mom, like, hey, I just want to tell you about the second baby mom, especially if the first one is an earth sign or an air sign. You want to block them from moving forward or having some type of smooth transition. But maybe they already got some type of news. They're just trying to get some type of project completed, or they're just trying to do something for themselves. All right. So be careful, because there may be things that you need to tackle for yourself that's not getting done. You feel like something is not growing or something is stagnating you. There also could be some type of bad news. Somebody could want to come sleep with you, and you need to walk away. There could be some bad news in regards to your job, your finances, your house. There could be something that's not really going the best the way that you want. And it's like, okay, well, you're losing some type of energy. But you will be able to recognize something about your choices, your decisions, and or you being able to have a choice or an option. And this may make you create some more energy, or you kind of get your spunk back. You may got some type of bad news that you have to walk away from something that put you in the spotlight or made you feel successful or made you feel some type of way. It's like, oh, I've been at this job for a few years, or oh, I got some type of notoriety here, or oh, this job made me collect on money, or something lets you do something and you have to walk away from it. And you're having to make a decision, and you feel like either way you're going to be disappointed. There could definitely be an unexpected pregnancy or somebody who is pregnant that's disappointed. Maybe they're dealing with an entrepreneur. They're dealing with someone that said, okay, well, I know what to do when it comes to my career and or how I want to handle a situation. But now they feel like they don't really want to support the situation because there's somebody else that they're either watching or talking to. And they feel like, okay, well, I regret how I handled the situation and or this investment. And they feel like they would take the opportunity to grow and or stabilize here if they could. There may be some type of bad news that someone who's supposed to be nurturing and or creative, they could be attached to a fire sign. They could be walking away from a situation, but they don't want to fight when it comes to it. They feel like they can move forward. They can have some type of success, but they have to walk away because there's some type of bad news, or there's some type of person that's creating a challenge or creating some type of issues that they don't want to be a part of. You may get some type of clarity about this. Maybe you feel like this person put themselves in a situation, or they put themselves in the middle of a routine or in the middle of your relationship. Somehow, some way, this definitely could be about a relationship. And now it's ending. And this may make you happy. But you also need a routine for yourself. But that don't mean that this person's coming back to you, and you know that too. So maybe you were, even if you're an older woman, maybe there's the second baby mom, the stepmom, or whoever this is came into the picture. They're about to tell you that they're leaving. Okay, what else is going on for Cancer? So there could be some type of misinformation, some type of lies that's going on, or you just haven't got the clarity yet. So be careful of any type of assumptions or miscommunications, or you repeating something that somebody tells you. They could be telling you something because they feel unproductive, or they know that it's only a matter of time before they realize that they're disempowered or something didn't work. They're just trying to procrastinate, or they're just trying to push something off for now. And this may bring you some type of sadness because maybe you feel like you could have healed the situation, or you could have helped them through a process if they would have told you the truth. This could be somebody in your family, your friendship, your job, or there's somebody that you felt like you've known them for a while. Them lying actually disempowered them even more. And now they're about to be sad because whatever they thought that they can just move forward from and recover, it's going to have them feeling a little exhausted. This could be regarding them recovering with their kids, their finances, their health, their job, or whatever the case is that they were initially procrastinating on. And they felt, or maybe even somebody has to do community service, or there's something that a judge or somebody ordered them to do. And now it's going to be incomplete, or they're going to be felt like something is unproductive. They're not going to get it done. For whatever reason, even if they're still attempting to do so now, I'm telling you, all of a sudden something distracts for them and they have to refocus their attention. And it's like, damn, I can't get this one thing done and I really need it done. Somehow, some way, something may throw a wrench in somebody's plans. You may be driving somebody's car. Something about someone's car could be important. Maybe you need your car fixed. All right, what else for Cancer? I almost called you Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you may say something that makes them happy. Maybe they're going through a transformation, and initially they felt like they couldn't make mistakes, and now they're realizing that they can evolve through something. Something is balanced. And maybe you feel like, okay, well, you want to tell them about a mistake that you made and or some type of scandal or how something was supposed to cause them to make a mistake, but they were able to travel or move towards this. They don't see how something is going to cause them to have some type of fame or recognition. They have some type of talent, or they're very smart when it comes to a situation. They're just trying to make sure that they're not being greedy, or they're not causing themselves into some type of predicament where they feel like they don't have a lot of blessings. But they also don't trust people because they feel like there's a lot of traitors or there's a lot of conspiracies that's around. Yeah, and people be cruel to them on purpose, or it's like they try to hide their cruelty within love. What does this person have to do with you, Cancer? Okay, so you may want to go towards this person. It's like, okay, like maybe initially you wanted to take something from them, or you wanted to see them destructed, and now you want to move towards them and figure out if you guys can have some type of higher relationship. There's something that you desire to know. Maybe you feel like somebody around you is a traitor, or somebody around you is someone that don't really have as much love, or they don't really act with their morals as the way that they need to. And you want to see if they can tell you something that's going to help you redeem yourself. Left or right? All right. What else is going on for Cancer this week? Ooh. All right, so something may just all of a sudden spill out, or something may just be presented to you, and it's like, okay, well, let me just pick up what I can and leave what I can't. Something may just happen all of a sudden. What's going on for Cancer this week? So whatever this is that's happening all of a sudden, it may not be a calm transition, but you may not be in as much grief as you were initially thinking anyway. Or maybe you don't initially see the grief, right? So it's like, because you have to respond and act so quickly, you don't feel the grief. It's like you're in some type of either flight or fight mode or whatever. It's like, oh, great, let me avoid this accident. Let me avoid this car. And then all of a sudden you hit a pole, but you don't feel the adrenaline from hitting the pole because you were able to change the situation from hitting a car or something like that. It's just an example. Something is a panic, but you're able to change something very quickly, but you still may have a little bit of pain after you change the situation. You're also not sad that someone else don't have a calm life because you feel like they're not really trying to work for it. Again, you feel like somebody don't really have some type of balance and or justice. They don't really know how to persevere through a situation. And they may be in some type of physical pain because of some type of change that their body is going through. Or they're in some type of, like they got a headache. Or there's something that's just bothering them. Because it seems like they have to change something, a decision that they made. They're in regret. But they got some type of message that they should have stopped something. Or that they should have changed something. They got some type of message about it. But they feel like, oh, I can be perfected. Or I can just do something a particular way. And it won't come off as manipulation. Or it won't come off a certain type of way. And I still have freedom. And it doesn't go their way. Somebody feel like they can trick themselves into a miracle. Or trick themselves out of karma. And it's not happening that way. They could be lying to you. But the truth is going to come out eventually. For sure.